I'm Mark Schneider, you're watching Schneider Classics, and behind these doors is something amazing. It's fabulous.
It's me.
But you're not behind these doors, but you are amazing and fabulous. The wonderful AJ. You didn't open the door?
I'm about to die.
Whoosh! It's the roof for the camper! Shoved in the garage as much as I can.
To protect it from rain.
Yeah, to protect it from rain, because I literally finished painting it, and then we got a notice saying, "Oh, rainstorm coming! Caution, caution! It's on its way."
No.
What? Some bugs?
No, that's like chip paint.
It's chip paint.
It's chip paint.
It's fine. It looks good for what it is. There's a couple ripples. This is where we touched it up.
Oh yeah, I see.
But those are just deep. Like, we could probably sand those out.
Oh, probably. Squish them if you really want. There's a bit of dirt, but oh yeah, the rain got. I see speckles.
Some rain got in it. Oh yeah, I see. Whatever. It's going on the top of the camper. It looks good anyways. So
it looks good for what we did. Like a last second rainstorm. Like, I think that's pretty rocking.
I can't wait. We're going to organize this and clean it so we can start doing stuff in the garage.
Today?
And also the garage is going to get work done on it eventually, because you can see right through it right there. It happens.
What's the new property in the garage? I also like that we painted your can as well. I gotta get it over this tire, right? It's on the tire. Oh, that's another tire. Like attached tire. Hold up. Yeah.
Okay, that's probably good. Let go.
Okay. You sure?
I got a little piece on my side.
No, I'm good. Oh, no, got like a smidgen on mine. Yeah. Ooh. I can't see anything. All I see is okay.
Yeah, I think it's because they told us it was going to be very good weather, and it was plus weather when we were painting it, which the paint needs to cure.
Yeah.
And then it dropped down to minus temperatures.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like it, because in the video we painted, the yard looked like this dry. And then now it looks dry. But the last few days we had, oh yeah, there's some ice. We had a prompt snowstorm. So we quickly covered this up. This had to go in the garage. And it wasn't even cured yet, because it needs like 2 or 3 days to cure in hot temperature, and it was freezing. So it might take a little bit for it to fully cure. And look at all the birds in our garden.
Yeah, there are.
Okay, I'm gonna get this trim sorted out on this. And then once the trim's sorted, then we'll work on getting it back up over the camper. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, well, you know what? The top is waterproof and strong. So we're just doing some very basic flashing trim here. After I install it all, I may have to put a silicone bead on the top row just to keep it watertight, sealed. But that'll break it up, make it nice, and also give us a nice surface for my new weather seal to sit. Will sit right here. I just noticed this on the camper. It has a little tiny body line here on both sides for the wheel. Fuck. The shit they did in the 60s is just cool. Let's get this finally together. Now, the main thing is, this had actually a really good trim design that used to be on it, but it used to have a very thin piece of wood. It had like maybe a 3/4 of an inch piece of wood. It looked like floorboard, actually, wood that was used on all the edges for this. We stuck a real 2x4 underneath there, and by real 2x4 I mean by a 1 7/8 and 3 1/4. But a modern 2x4 underneath there, and we've used pressure treated wood. So that trim doesn't work anymore, and also that trim would not come apart no matter what I did because it's been together for the last 50 years. Almost 60, 55 years. So I went and got myself some flashing. Just some basic roof flashing. And it's maybe a bit small, so we need to space her off about 2 inches on either side, which is what she is pretty much. Little stick. Yeah, we'll just eagle eye this. I'm not going to fully screw that in yet. Yes, probably get close. Yeah, that drill bit's shit. The stepper bit is better than a drill bit. So now we have this pretty much spaced out. Eagle eye it and stick 3 more, sort of middle-ish. Yeah, roughly there. Well, I'm doing this much work. Now the main reason I'm just doing this first is because I don't want to put these fully on yet until we get all the trim around everywhere going. So I'm going to quickly just do that.
We push and pull and blame it on the timing. Until when I said that I would find a silver lining. You know we can separate our fingers intertwining. It is all aligning, we will end up shining. Back and forth we push and pull and blame it on the timing. Until when I said that I would find a silver lining. You know we can separate our fingers intertwining. It is all aligning, we will end up shining.
So we quickly got that there to there. Now I just have to get in here and prep these things to actually go through the wood. And we'll clean up. I gotta go with the razor blade and cut off the flashing, some of the over silicone, like that stuff. That's still curing. Everything takes forever to cure. I mean, it'll help once we start getting like super hot days where I can't wear a sweater where it's boiling. But I'm gonna get to work here.
It is all aligning, we will end up shining.
So it's on, but I've been fighting with it for the last little bit because you can see we're starting to get the canvas on, so it's starting to go back to the way it was looking before. But bad news on it, it won't close now, because you see where these arms are, because the wood is thicker in there, how this arm is going slightly that way. So when you put it all down, it gets down to about this much down of closure and no more, because, well, obviously that's So, not today because all of this has to come back apart and the lid come back off. The cheap fix around it is going to be, and it looks like it probably has been done before because it actually looks like the wood that was put in before was not proper. But the cheap fix we have for this, because you can see how that's off the one angle, that's off the one angle. It's held together by one screw and a spring. All right, we've already loosened them all down and sprayed some WD-40 on all the screws because you can see that screw's outside a little bit. And this spring, I was fucking with it. We pulled one off. It looks like I should be able to take that side, put it there, put that one over to this side. And vice versa on the other side. That will then offset that piece, obviously, to the other piece, and this piece will sit directly underneath there, which is what we need. It's just, it feels like a defeat because, well, fuck, look, it's like, oh, so close so we can get it, because I didn't screw, I screwed in like 3 screws to hold the canvas in and all that. It feels like a defeat because I've spent all weekend just getting the trim together to just get the roof on, like 16 hours. Sometimes this is what people don't tell you with messing with stuff, is it like, I'm poor, man. I'm poor, so I got to do with what I have to do. I have to make it work the way I have to. It's the reason I collect so much scrap from the neighborhood, is so I can try and pay for some of this shit. But I can't afford a pop-up tent camper. My parents bought one a couple years ago. 16 thou. That's what they're going for around here. So for us, right now, we're, I think, $1,600 into this so far. Bought the camper for $700. We have, there's like $300-400 into the bodywork, the wood, and everything like that on the roof. And I'm talking Canadian prices. So $400 into bodywork and paint onto the roof, and then fuck, a couple more, and like little odds and ends, like you had to think, so probably like $20 to $30 in bolts, probably another $25 in a tin of screws for all of it, because we're putting all new screws in it, this and that, and I still got to get new lights for it or rewire it, and we still got to, there's a lot of stuff that still needs. I gotta go buy, we got to take all these old latches off and buy new latches and put latches in them. I'm defeated. That's where it comes down to. I'm just defeated. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate everyone who does enjoy the amount of effort I throw into this stuff, because like I said, just this video alone probably has 20 hours worth of labor in it for it to end up a failure. Like, I got to undo everything I just did to now take those arms apart and swap them. Like, so this video probably has, once I'm done editing it, it's probably gonna have 30 to fucking 40 hours just into this one video. I gotta make some easy content. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for your support. We're calling this one done for right now.